Chiefs Kingdom. It's your boy, Wildcard Mar, here with another episode of the Wildcard Chief Podcast. Let's talk some Chiefs football before it gets crazy on another Sunday NFL day. Holla at your boy. Let's go. Yo, it's your man Wildcard Mar in the building, and here we are. It's episode 50 of the Wildcard Chief Podcast. And hey, are you guys excited? I'm excited because we are week 2 in the NFL, and hey, we get to see our Chiefs later on today, 3:25 Central Standard Time, take on them old punk-ass Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, I said it with your stinking ass Skyline chili. Ain't nobody trying to eat that old bubble guts ass shit. Anyway, forgive me, Lord, for acting like this so early on a Sunday, but yeah, as y'all can tell, we don't like Cincinnati. They don't like us. But I don't think it's really a rivalry, is because we collect those. They appear once and ain't done nothing since. How many Super Bowls does Cincinnati has? Oh yeah, they ain't got none. They ain't never won it. Anyway, let me chill out on my I'm acting real foolish. I'm acting foolish. But no, man, let's get into it. All right. Let's talk about it. But hey, before we do, I gotta shout out somebody in Chiefs Kingdom. He's been doing his thing. He's on Twitter, and I need y'all to go check him out. Go check my guy out. All right, go check him out. He came up with a dope anthem, and I'm begging you. I am absolutely begging you. Arrowhead Stadium. Let's upgrade our music selection. All right, let's upgrade our music selection in the stadium. I mean, Swag Surf is cool and all. It's cool and all, but I mean, it's, let's upgrade it. It's 2024. So this is what I'm suggesting. I'm going to play this track. I'm going to give him his credit. Y'all go check out Wallace B on X. I still call it Twitter. All right. But he came up with the banger, with the anthem. It's crazy. I'm going to play a little insert of it. I ain't going to play the whole thing because it's about 3.5 minutes. But again, go on over to X, Twitter, type in Wallace, Wallace, BEE. Go give him a follow, a like, share. And yeah, man, without further ado, hey, man, heavy as the crown. Check this joint out. It's that John Blaze. It's that John Blaze.
Hey. They play it like that. That seam is open.
Kansas City Chiefs select Patrick Mahomes, the second. Crown is heavy. You got it, though. Rep the team, 15. Do your thing, 15. Yeah. Them other teams hate when you on the scene, cause you stepping on their dreams, 15. Just keep your nose clean, 15. Everything ain't what it seems, 15. Just hit Travis down the seam, 15. Bet that slow the defense down like some lean, 15. Record breaking scheme, 15. Here go a mean 16. Back in 2016, they telling us you need work. The whole time you proving those reactions, there was knee jerk. Ski skirt, Lil Hezzy coasting down the sideline. Titans game, we remember that like it's guideline. They said that we should press eject, all cause you came from Texas Tech. Same thing that they did to Tech. Now y'all get the most respect. You steady running up a check. Every year you come correct. 3 rings with more to collect. Just keep on stepping on their neck. Rep the team, 15. You a king, 15. They hating mean, 15. Just do your thing, 15. Rep the team, 15.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, go check homie out, Wallace B on Twitter, X. Hey, I'm talking about the anthem crazy, dog. Hey, the anthem is crazy. I'm gonna need y'all to upgrade the music. All right, upgrade the music in Arrowhead, and let's get that thing blasting right there. You feel me? Do your thing, 15. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Hey, let's recap week 1. Hey, real quick, y'all saw the game. Thursday night opened the game, opened the season, opening night on the 5th. Ravens came in, they was hyped. They went down the score early. But hey, I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. I thought the Chiefs was playing with their food on offense. There were so many mistakes. Obviously, the drop passes, Juju dropped one, Pacheco dropped one, Kelsey dropped one, Samaje Perine had a nice little joint swing pass, dropped that one. Just couldn't corral it in. Once him and Patrick get they mojo right, they're gonna be all right. And then bad interception from Patrick going into the half as they were driving when they could have added some more points. I just thought the Chiefs let the food on the table, man. They were playing. I thought they were playing for real. They should have. It scored 27-20. I don't think it should have got to that point. On the defensive side, look, I know what Lamar Jackson got on the ground. There's not too many quarterbacks going to be doing that. All right, not too many quarterbacks going to be doing what he does on the ground. A lot of that was scramble drills. Couldn't find nobody open and go ahead. And he did have some design run plays, but he's Lamar Jackson. He's a great athlete. But I did like what I saw from the defense. Great pressure up front from Chris Jones. He was unblockable. They had to start double teaming him, and then of course once you double team him, it opens up Mike Dana. It opens up Nandi. It opens up Karlaftis and FAU and anybody else who's pass rushing. So I did love what I saw. I got to give a shout out. Hey, Trent McDuffie is a dog. All right, we got one. All right, make sure he stays in the Chief uniform till he retires. All right, for real. Trent McDuffie is a dog. He's definitely gonna be a Pro Bowler again. All Pro, all that. If he keeps doing what he do, he balled out. But my unsung hero on the defensive side of the ball last week was Leo Chenal. God, was he everywhere? It's like he was everywhere, literally everywhere. I love the way that he uses his intelligence to dissect offensive plays and always finds himself near the ball every time. Like damn near every time Leo Chenal finds himself near the football and plays hell of a game. He had a hell of a game. He had a couple of batted balls, which came in handy because he literally saved a couple of touchdowns. So he did his thing. Loved the game that Leo Chenal had last week. Did a phenomenal job. Was fantastic. Hey, man. Hey, Jalen Watson, he played. Had a great game. I'm not caring about that penalty he had, but he had a great game. He did not give up the big plays, didn't get toasted, and he played a solid, damn good game. So defense all around. I wish that the offense wasn't playing with their food and kind of kept you guys on the field for some couple extra possessions. And I wish the offense would convert those turnovers into touchdowns, not field goals. I just think overall that the Chiefs were playing with their food and they should have blown the Ravens out the water. Just my opinion. It shouldn't have came down to a review of Isaiah Likely's big ass toe on the out of bounds lines. It shouldn't have came down to that. It should not have at all. Let's kind of look at some of these headlines going into the game. Obviously, the unfortunate news, Hollywood Brown. Well, we first got the news, I think it was Friday, that he was going to have surgery, going to be put on IR. And I'm like, oh, man, that sucks. But hopefully we get him back later in the season. And then Saturday comes out, he's going to go ahead and miss the rest of the season. Unfortunate. I was very looking forward to what Marquise could add it to this offense. Just the duo of him and Xavier Worthy kind of taking the top off, making the safeties and keeping defenses, keeping them honest. And I thought it would have been another level that this offense could have went to, but it's unfortunate. It is what it is. All that means is that we got to have other guys step up. So obviously Juju came back, turned out to be a good insurance policy. Got to catch on to those footballs though. Ain't going to them footballs, Juju. Juju still in on the roster. We can't forget, maybe we see a Justin Ross sighting. Hopefully Sky Moore can contribute something. But I think that the Chiefs have enough offensively in the wide receiver room that they'll be okay without the loss of Hollywood Brown. But if the Chiefs decide to go out and go get another wide receiver, by all means, do what you do. I trust Veach. I trust Andy. But me personally, I think we got enough in the wide receiver room that we'll be just fine. The offense moved the football without any problems against Baltimore. It's finishing drives and not making silly mistakes. Turnovers, drop passes, penalties. And keep shooting yourself in the foot. So I thought the offense moved the ball just fine. And they'll get better and better. Xavier Worthy, man, did he come out blazing. I love it. I'm going to play this clip for y'all because I heard James Jones had this conversation on the Facility, their new show on FX. And he made an interesting take about Joe Burrow. And maybe we should start having this conversation about Joe Burrow. So I'm gonna play this and kind of let me know what y'all think, y'all.
And I think it's time to we got to start keeping it real for Joe Burrow. If Lamar Jackson throw that ball and his toe ain't out, it's a lot of ifs. If Jalen Hurts look down the middle of the field and read cover two and don't throw it and it ain't, it's a lot of ifs. But them dudes take a lot of heat. Joe Burrow has not been good, man, the last 2 years. And starting off this season, he ain't been good. He should be nervous. And I think it's time to we got to start keeping it real for Joe Burrow. If Lamar Jackson throw that ball and his toe ain't out, it's a lot of ifs. If Jalen Hurts look down the middle of the field and read cover two and don't throw it and it ain't, it's a lot of ifs. But them dudes take a lot of heat. Joe Burrow has not been good, man, the last 2 years. And starting off this season, he ain't been good. He was 5-5 last year and then went out with an injury, all right? Then they went 4-3 without Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow without top elite wide receivers is average. Ooh. He is. But we keep for real though, but we keep living on the Super Bowl appearance. But we don't live on other stuff for other quarterbacks. Joe Burrow's not playing good football right now. He ain't. Right? And we keep putting him up there saying he's better than Josh Allen. He's the number 2 quarterback in football. A lot of people say it. Don't look at me. A lot of people say it. But to be honest with you, the real is he ain't played well the last year and a half. He ain't. You just lost to the Patriots, man. Right. It's a lot of people pick the Patriots. You said the biggest spread, right? It's a lot of people pick the Patriots probably not to win one game this year. And you go out here and lose to the Patriots at home.
I lost 20 on the James.
I don't care if they fumble going in. I don't care none of that. Joe Burrow, this is the New England Patriots, and you're supposed to be the second best quarterback in football. Everybody praising that you the only one that could challenge Patrick Mahomes and all this. Well, the last year and a half, you can't. You have not been a good quarterback. And if it was any other quarterback, we wouldn't keep saying, oh, man, if this, if that, if that, if this. No, the man got to play better, and he's not. And you should be nervous because I don't know what T. Higgins' hamstring looking like. Tyler Boyd ain't coming back. He on a different team. Joe Mixon just went crazy on the Houston Texans. He ain't coming back. Your offense really at the skill position spots is not really super athletic. It's worse than what you ever had. Now you got to go win these games. And I ain't seen that in the last year and a half for Joe Burrow. So I ain't giving him no more what ifs. I'm nervous, and he got to show up and play some ball, man.
Where would you rank Burrow on your list?
No cap detected. Okay. Let's have this conversation. And Bengals fans, don't come on in here on my channel talking all that smack. Oh, you another cheap thing, hating. No. Take your fandom out of it and talk football. What James Jones just said was 100% real. What no cap detected in that. He kept it real. And y'all gotta keep it real. See, because here's the good thing. Here's a good thing about sports. And even though I'm a content creator, I can keep it real about my team. There are times where I'm like, Patrick Mahomes, what are you doing? Like that interception last week going into the half. I thought that was a bad decision. You can be a fan and keep it real at the same time. You do know that, right? It's possible to do it. I do it all the time. Take your fandom out of it, Bengals fans, and realize that Joe Burrow, like James Jones said, for the last year and a half, hasn't been playing good football. He's been living off that Super Bowl run that you guys had in 2020, 21, whatever season it was. And not much has been able to back it up. Take away those elite people. Okay, so you saw against the Patriots, albeit that's a good coach defensive team. They ain't worth a damn on offense, but defensive team, they are coached very damn good. And it made y'all look below average. Made y'all look way below average. Jamar Chase, whatever little situation y'all got going on with him, I need to figure that out. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Mike Brown, stop being cheap. Hate a man. I don't know why. So what? He wants his money 2 years ahead of his rookie deal expiring. So what? Don't you want the future of Burrow with Chase? It looks good. And you might want to hold on to that, right? T. Higgins, y'all not paying him. I think that's pretty obvious. It's pretty evident. So there's a 1,000-yard receiver going to be in a different uniform next year. But I understand because here it is again. Now, hamstring, he's going to miss 2 games. He probably won't play today against the Chiefs. I understand why you want to move past him and not give him any of this bloated wide receiver market money. I understand. Okay, cool. But you didn't want to pay Joe Mixon. He did well. Week 1 with Houston. Looked pretty good to me. And the fact that he took a pay cut a year ago to stay with y'all to contend, and y'all still couldn't really do nothing with it. It says more about your organization and how you run it. I mean, Tyler Boyd, he's part of that trio that was getting 1,000 yards. Y'all didn't want to bring him back? I think you would probably could have been able to use him in week 1 instead of Gesicki fumbling on his way to the touchdown. I mean, Tyler Boyd, he was part of that trio getting 1,000 yards a year. They was all getting 1,000 yards apiece. Him, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. So, come on now. Like James Jones said, your weapons are decreasing in talent, and it shows. And it shows. As those other talents that you didn't want to re-sign, they are going to start shining with those other teams. Joe Mixon has already shined with Houston. It would be a matter of time before Tyler Boyd starts shining with the Titans. Okay, maybe not. He plays for the Titans, and his quarterback is not that great. But anyway, my point still stands that it's at some point in time, maybe it's best to keep the talent that you got instead of just letting it literally walk out the door. All right, and for no compensation. That's the biggest part. So those are just some of the headlines going into this game. Let's get down to the X factors and predictions because, hey, offense for the Chiefs. Here's the deal. I'm looking for a Samaje Perine type of game. Well, I want the offense to run the ball better than what they did last week against the Ravens. 20 carries as a team, 72 yards. I was not a fan of that. Not getting balanced offense, and you're not going to be able to have, playing the defense honest. When you're balanced, you can literally have a wide open playbook, because at that point, anything can work for you because they have no clue and they can't hone in on what you're doing on offense. And you just literally got them guessing, which is what you want. You don't want defensive players guessing. You want them, playing loose and getting after it. You make them guess, you got them. All right. So give me more running attack this week against the Bengals. So that's my X factor for that. And I would look for Samaje Perine to get a little revenge game. Remember, he's a former Bengal. Then he went to Denver. And Chiefs picked him up preseason, and I just think that, hey, get him and Pacheco going, get that running game going, sprinkle in a little Carson Steele, a little alligator man. I would love that defensive side. All right. To me, I think this is a furious George Karlaftis. Take advantage of the fact that the tackles. Trent Brown, Orlando Brown. None of those dudes scare me. I think you can beat both of them. All right. And also take advantage of the fact that Chris Jones had a great week last week. I'm expecting for him to have another great week this week. And that offensive line for Cincinnati ain't that great neither. All right. So take advantage of the great pressure that Chris is going to bring. Eventually, you're going to have to double him. So take advantage of that, Karlaftis. I would like to see you with 2 sacks today, too. And I think it's possible. I think it's doable. I think it's very doable. So those are my X factors for that. Score prediction. Look, this should be an ass whooping. All right, I'm just being serious. This should be a beatdown, a no contest, a TKO. Thank you for coming, you punk ass Bengals. But we kicking y'all asses and sending y'all back to that old diarrhea Skyline chili. It should be a beatdown. If everything's supposed to go like it's supposed to, the offense does what they do, the defense do what they do, special teams do what they do. Andy Reid don't get too cute. No penalties to minimum. No turnovers. If things go like they supposed to, Chiefs should literally beat the dog piss out of Cincinnati. I'm going 31-10, good guys. 31-10. Yes, that's my prediction. It should go down like that because the Bengals, for one, start the year off every year under Zach and Joe Burrow. They always start the season slow. The proof is in the pudding as well. Go look at those stats. Cincinnati Bengals fans think I'm hating. No, go look at the stats. He's terrible in the first 2 weeks of the season. Just absolutely putrid. And there's no buts about it. The numbers don't lie. And the Chiefs, on the other hand, they usually start out hot and usually try to maintain it throughout the rest of the season. They usually start out hot. So I'm expecting a hot Kansas City Chiefs team to beat the dog piss out of a slow starting Cincinnati Bengals team. 31-10 is my prediction. I'm rolling with it. That's my final verdict, and that's what it is. Hey, man, I'm going to get up out of here because it's already 15 minutes past noon, 15 minutes past 1 o'clock on the East Coast. And, hey, football has already started for week 2. So those are my predictions, X factors, kind of headlines we talked about and recapping week 1 victory. And hopefully, the Chiefs make me look like I know what the hell I'm talking about. And they do me proud and absolutely beat the piss out of the Bengals. Hey, man, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Auto Sports Network. You can tap in with me personally right there, KC Wildcard on the Twitter. And, hey, let's go get it, Chiefs. Go handle business. Until then, Wildcard Mar, the Wildcard Chief. I'm out. Go Chiefs.